Hello everyone, welcome to Chess Masters. Today I will tell you introduction to chess. So first of all, what is actually chess? Chess is a strategy game between two players, white and black. It has simple goal: checkmate the opponent's king. This is the king. This is the king. It has 8 by 8, 64 squares in it, and these are the pieces. Pawns, 8 pawns. These are the pawns. This is the rook, this is the knight, this is the bishop, this is the king, this is the queen, and this is the same thing that I covered over here. Okay, so I'll just tell you about the goal. The goal is actually just to checkmate the opponent's king. Checkmate doesn't mean like killing the king in the game, but it actually means cornering the king so it can't escape. So I'll tell you why chess is cool. Chess is cool because famous people play it. It's in pop culture, like lots of stuff. Okay, so now I'll tell you a fun fact. If the pawn reaches to the other side of the board, it can promote to a queen. So now I'll be telling you about the pieces. So first of all, you get eight eight pawns. For the pawns at the starting, you can play two moves, but after that you can only play one move. After that, whatever you can, and when you kill with a pawn, you will only kill it diagonally. Okay. Now the knights. You have two knights in the game and they go in a L shape. They can jump over the other pieces like this, which the other pieces can't. Like the pawn can't go over anything, but the knight is has a power that it can. It can jump over pieces. So this is you can use this for amazing forks. Forks means like attaching two things. Like if you bring your heart knight over here, you can pin it. You pin the king to the can pin the king to the rook. So at the same time of game and check, you can also take the rook. So that's pinning. Forks and pinning. Bishops. These are bishops. They can go long range. They can go long range, and they can go all these 5 squares. Same thing for the other side. They can go for all. They can go like everywhere. But a note, you can like if at the starting place your bishop was at white, for example, then then the whole game your that particular bishop will only be in the white squares, and same thing applies for black. Now let's go for the rooks. You have two rooks. First, let me take out everything. For the rooks, you can take them out. They go horizontally and they also go vertically. Horizontally and vertically. Let I tell you, look, behind these pawns are these, they're kind of like the bars and the prisoners. So first you got to take out the pawns in the starting of the game so that you can take out all those powers and pieces of the game. Now let me tell you about the queen. The queen is the best best thing in the game, and it is very powerful and is considered the second most powerful piece in the game. The first most powerful piece in the game is the king, which you must protect. If you don't protect and get in a checkmate, you're gonna lose. So this queen has the power of one bishop and one rook. So it can also go diagonally, it can also go horizontally and vertically. It can go horizontally, vertically, diagonally. It can go in all of these places. But if you lose her too early in the game, like if you take it out too early, like over here, and you don't pay attention, and let's say you put it over here, the queen puts it here, then you play something like this, they will just grab your queen. And if you don't even see that, it's just a free queen for the game. Okay, look, the king is the boss of the game. But it comes pretty useless when it's attacking because the king can only go in these squares. Wait, let me show you. The king can only go in these four. This is one side and the other side also. Okay, yeah. So let me tell you bonus tip. The pawn is worth one point. The knight and bishop are worth 3 points. The rook is worth 5 points. The queen is worth 9 points, and the king is priceless because it without it you can't even start the game. So I'll tell you to develop your pieces fast and don't move the same thing over and over. You got to trade smart. Don't give the rook for a useless pawn because the rook has more power. Like I said before, it has 5 points and the pawn only has 1 point. So you so so unless you're making a trap or sacrificing, never trade anything for your loss. So the objective goal of chess is to checkmate your opponent's skill. Like I said before, it's not killing the king, but it's trapping him. And the second rule is turn white moves first. So whenever you play a game, you'll never see that the black pieces are playing first. You'll always see that white pieces are playing first because it's the rule. Okay, now I'll tell you no skipping moves. So like if your opponent plays something like this, you can't just skip the move and say I'll not play because this is an illegal move. So it's no skipping or no pass. Cap Castling is a one-time move. So castling is basically when you develop all your moves, when you develop all your pieces, and then you will think of doing castling. I'll do this in the king side. Castling is like done like this. You can also do this doing castling. This side is called king side. This side is called queen side. Now I'll tell you. The ampersand is a weird rule. If an enemy pawn moves 2 squares forward and lands beside your pawn, you can capture it as it only moved 1 square, but on the next move. But it is rare and confusing. Now let me tell you about pawn promotion. When your pawn gets on the last row, you can make it into anything. You can turn this pawn to a queen, bishop, rook, or knight. It's your choice, but 99.999% of the time, make it a queen. Okay? Because queen is the second most valuable piece in the game. How to draw? Draws are several types of ways you can draw the game. Stalemate. When you have no legal move, and you're not in a check. 3-move repetition is the same when you move to the same position 3 times. The 50 move rule is when you do 50 moves with no captures or pawn moves, and insufficient material like king versus king. In the versus king, you can't trap each other's king. Thank you. This is all for right now. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe and tap the bell icon. If I will be very encouraged to make more videos. And if you want to learn more and if you want to learn more new things, you can just go on chess.com, make an account, and then go in this learn section and learn about chess. Thank you. This is all. Thank you for your time.